Hi guys, let's play a bit with our friend Batman Beyond. And essentially, the game will be down today for quite a bit. They're adding a few things like the fourth color. They're adding the summer seasonal, so there should be at least quite a bit of downtime, unless we're really lucky and downtime doesn't take very long. Once in a while it happens, but lately, not so much. Lately, usually when the game goes down, it goes down for quite a bit. So let's hope that the downtime will not be too long, and let's hope that there won't be too many problems after the summer seasonal gets added. So just before the game shuts down, let's go play maybe one or two missions. And let's start with the Ace Chemicals. Uh, I think it's this one. So our character has reached tier 4. As you can see, we're combat rating 73. So we should be tier 4, tier 5, not too long.
Mission grant complete. This mission is of critical importance.
Let's go see Asmat Oiling. Which one is it?
You'd think a dump like this would be easy to hack. I'm trying to download tomorrow's lab notes to learn what we can, but the security system needs to be disabled. You need to grab chemical analysis from sample 12. Luckily, we parked the hazmat van under a tree. We've got plenty of
Let's try and fire ourselves a few lieutenant. Wrong target. Yeah, that happens. As you can see, I don't have any weapon masteries with this little fellas, and I'm not really using the advanced mechanic also. But we should be okay. Even though at some point they started balancing the game for, at first they would balance the game for advanced mechanic, for weapon masteries, I mean. And then later on when they added the advanced mechanic, that's pretty much what they were balancing the game for. Let's get rid of that guard. I was about to say, let's go find ourselves a lieutenant. There's one. This should be our last one. And with this mission, once we have our 5 lieutenants, then we need to find 5 terminals. If you look on the mini-map, you'll see some white dots. Essentially, the white dots are those terminals we have to activate. In some cases, they're far away from enemies. In other cases, they're pretty much smack in the middle of a bunch of enemies. But even those in the middle of enemies, we can use something like distract to be able to activate them.
Morrow here. Would you kindly keep it down out there? Some of us are trying to work.
Which is one of the uses of powers like distract.
You know, these chemicals wouldn't have been my first choice for a research institute, but I must say it's grown on me. I should
There's
probably
usually one
put that
more right over here. So let's go talk to our friend Oilig again. Let's grab our little friend here.
Chemical analysis, sample 9. This is it. Patient 0. I was hoping it
So today we're going to get the fourth color,
security terminals disabled.
which should be nice if you're like me and if you have a lot of characters and if you kind of like role playing. Having a fourth color will be a nice change. Just give me a second. Sorry about that. It's getting busy on the street, so lots of noises. So closing the door would be a good idea. You maybe see me struggle a bit with my loadout. Essentially, I haven't played this character in a bit. I was starting to get used to the loadout of my Batman character or my Flash character. So as you can see, I'm not using advanced mechanics or even weapon masteries. What I'm doing essentially is I have a loadout where I cycle through various powers to try to stay alive. Essentially, there's distract and holographic decoy that I'm cycling through. But then, of course, there's the before I forget, let's refill our stack of cola.
Confirmation of mission protocols.
So we're 2 out of 5. We still have quite a way to go before we can do the bonus mission. Although odds are we'll probably be tier 5 long before we actually do the bonus mission once. We'll see. So today we're going to get the fourth color. I'm pretty excited about that. I have quite a few characters that could benefit from that fourth color. There's my Green Lantern character that could benefit from it. There's my Wonder Woman character that could benefit from it. And there's even my Spider-Man character. In some cases, it will be quite a big change. Like for the Green Lantern character, essentially, I recreated the Alan Scott Green Lantern. And right now, my Green Lantern is yellow, green, and red. But to properly recreate Alan Scott, a fourth color like purple would be needed to get a lot closer to the actual look of the character. So being able to add purple would be kind of nice. Although with some other characters, it'll be just a very minor change. Like for my Spider-Man, I will just add a tiny bit of white so that I can have white, black, blue, and red.
Hello.
Hi there.
Take them out and neutralize any technology you find.
I can already have some white with my Spider-Man, but not quite the way I want it to be. So the fourth color will allow me to get the exact colors I want. I'm going to be able to add some black to my Doctor Strange, and it should be a lot of fun. I've attracted.
How are you?
Good, and you? Although I'm probably going to die, I've pulled way too many prisoners at once. But maybe not if I'm lucky. I guess I got really lucky. So we just need one more. Oh, let's see if this one will do.
Nice style. Emoji smiling face with open mouth. I'm excited for the fourth color.
Oh yeah, me too.
Robin will need the fourth color. Emoji smiling face with open mouth.
A lot of characters will need a fourth color, so that's going to be a welcome addition. I know it's not. It probably doesn't seem like a big deal to a lot of players, but for those of us who kind of like to be able to customize our character the way we pretty much want, that's going to be a big deal. They're also adding a new cola to the marketplace, but I won't really talk about that.
I'm going to be creating like 3 or more tonight, lol. And that cola is just annoying.
Well, I guess it's an example of things to come, I suppose. We've been asking for items in the marketplace for quite a while, but buying colas is not at all what we had in mind when we asked for new items in the marketplace. But I guess that was to be expected. Sometimes the devs are compared to evil genies. Essentially, an evil genie will not really give you what you want. They'll give you a distortion of what you want. So if you ask more marketplace items like, let's say the flash cowl, the devs will say, oh fine, you want more marketplace items, and then they'll add a cola that you can purchase that gives you 100% health back, and I think it is like 1% extra boost on your stats. 1% isn't a big deal, but it's a first step towards 2%, 3%, 5%, 10%. We'll see. So let's see what's in the box. Nothing really here. A freaking suitcase. Now, before I forget. Yeah, I could probably try and sell them at a broker. Last time I tried, they were worthless. So I just And I could, at some point, I was consuming them until I ended up with a character that had like 20 suitcases that I'll never use. So now I prefer to delete them. So let's see, what else could we do? Oh yeah, we could still, well, let's go to, let's do a few Central City missions before reset. Not sure how many marks I have. 41, not bad. So let's talk to our little friend
As you
here.
can see, these paradox rewards are
Let's talk to our little friend there.
As you can see, Central City is being attacked.
And we'll talk to Flash last. Of course.
Your pathetic existence is meaningless. When I am free, you will pay with your life. Where do you think you are taking me? You may have captured me, but we will destroy this timeline. Where do you think you are taking me? All consumed by the paradox wave. When I am free, you will pay with your life.
And today we're going to get the Aquaman seasonal. If you guys are fans of Aquaman, you're going to be able to see lots of fishes.
When I am free, you will pay with
Although
your
there was one of the pets that I was using with my Magneto character. I was pretending it was a mutant or something.
prison psychiatrists and your pathetic need to understand. You will never understand. In the 25th century, I was the source of the Flash
I'm a huge fan of Aquaman.
I'm not sure if they added a new style for the seasonal. Usually they add a few extra new pieces.
Where do you think you are taking me?
So I assume there'll be some Aquaman related new styles. Or maybe not Aquaman, but water related new styles, I suppose. Although it would have been nice to have the water power at the same time as the Aquaman seasonal. The theme would have matched. But I suppose that was impossible. I'm not sure how much I'll play the summer seasonal. Turns out I didn't really play the spring seasonal at all. We'll see.
You may have captured me, but we will destroy this timeline. When I am free, you will pay with your life. You may have captured me, but we will destroy this timeline. When I am free, you will pay with your life. Where do you think you are taking me? When I am free, you will pay with your life.
I guess we're done with that one.
You think you can escape me?
I'm not sure somehow sometimes we don't seem to be able to target the target we're trying to target. It happens. I guess they'll teach me not to hold L1. If you ever have any issues with targeting, which sometimes we'll see people on the forums mention how they have a hard time with the targeting system, usually holding L1 usually does the trick. It's a little weird at first, but after a while you get used to it and you barely think about it. As you said, there's some sort of random with the Reaper energy. Oh, reset is in 30 minutes. We should have enough time to finish at least this mission and the flash mission. And I lost my loadout. Usually when that happens, one thing, a quick fix that you can do is quite simply just switch armory, or even without switching armory, just reactivate the armory. Even if you activate the armory you're using, essentially just activating one armory will sometimes fix your loadout that disappear. Although if you know your powers well enough, it's not a big deal if you don't see which much power is where. But if you're fairly new and you didn't really master your power yet, would be a good idea to know how to get your loadout back. So usually if that happens, just activate your armory. I didn't notice. I guess we're done here. Let's see if we can talk to our old friend. Oh yeah.
Ah, just as I surmised. These creatures contain
Sometimes we get stunned a bit. There we go.
You cannot close all the ruptures. You think you can escape me? Harness the energies. You cannot close all the ruptures.
If you time yourself properly and you close the portal pretty quick, sometimes you can do it without much issue. Other times you'll have to use an ability like distract. Especially if there's more than one Reaper trying to stop you from closing the portal. But as soon as you close the portal, at least the Reaper guarding the portal disappears. But sometimes there's other Reapers around who will not disappear. It happens. There seems to be one more portal. As you can see, we pretty much have a central city to ourselves.
I can vibrate your molecules to tap into the ambient speed force. This
It's
ought
not
to
a
give
rare
you a
thing
boost
on
and help
the
you slow
PvP
down
server
those over-energized
in
citizens
Central
and
City.
get them to safety. Just run along.
So we're going to finish this mission and that will be it, I guess. Sadly, sometimes as you run after them, they disappear. Well, but it's okay. There's others we can run after, like this little lady. Oh. I guess I can't really complain. It doesn't happen all that often. In the past, you had to run quite a long time next to the civilians before you could absorb their energy. Nowadays, you can do it pretty quick. But previously, it wasn't rare that you would run and run and run, and sadly, they would just disappear because it took too long to try and absorb their energy. If we're lucky, we'll do it in one try. If not, we'll have to go see our friend the Flash and ask him for more energy.
I'm slowing down!
All will be consumed by the paradox.
Just one more. Just as I feared. So just enough so that we have to go see our friend the Flash once more. But it's okay. We're going to be okay. There we go. So let's zoom back in. And I guess we can go back to our base. So gear-wise, we didn't get much. Essentially, around tier 4, tier 3, tier 4, the solo missions don't really give much rewards. Especially the missions on Striker Island and on Ace Chemicals, or even those on Arkham Island and around Steelworks. Essentially, those missions per se don't really give any rewards. Although once in a while you'll get a random reward from a mob, but it's a rare thing. Usually, what you have to do is that you have to do those missions at least 5 times, and then you will get a bonus mission. The good thing about the bonus mission, though, is that you can actually select a
I
piece of gear.
crashed.
You crashed? Oh yeah, it happens. Sadly, for a while, at least for the past
I'm
two, maybe.
BJ.
Sadly, for the past 2 or 3 game updates, essentially I crash at least once a day. Sometimes 3, 4, 5 times, but well, usually after 3 times, I just give up. Although once in a while, I'll try to continue, and I'll crash a couple of more times. But usually, after 3 times, I'll stop playing. But I crash at least once a day, or even sometimes as I'm recording. It can be a bit annoying, but I've been lucky, I guess, today. So let's take a quick look at. Well, let's take a quick look at our characters. Essentially, my Magneto is fine. My Black Lantern Batman is fine. My Batman is fine. My essentially my Flash Fury. Maybe not with this armory, but there's one armory where essentially I have to have the helmet yellow because we're limited to 3 colors. So with the fourth color, I'm going to be able to have blue, red, yellow, and the gray for the helmet. So that's going to be nice. The same with my Doctor Strange. My Doctor Strange, essentially, I'm going to be able to get some black pants on my Doctor Strange. So I'm going to be able to get blue, red, yellow, and black. So that should be nice. For this little fella, I guess I could add some yellow to the emblem. Although the red and black emblem looks really nice. But essentially, I just had the emblem black and red because, again, all I could get was blue, black, and red. Now I could add some yellow. I'll have to give it some thoughts. Our Galactus is fine. Or Wolverine, I could add some blue. Essentially, the costume is red, yellow, black, and blue. So I'm going to be able to add a bit more colors to our little friend here. And of course, the Green Lantern. Essentially, I'm going to be able to have the mask and the cape be purple. Our Superman is fine. Our Blue Lantern Superman is fine. Our Zoom is fine. 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 I guess in most cases the characters are going to be it won't make much differences, but there's a few. And I have a few also on PC that could benefit from the fourth color. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. So I guess that's pretty much it for today, guys. So thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.